Today on Dry Crow Studios, we take a look at the Gibson G-Force tuners. I'll warn you straight out of the box, I don't like them. I hate them. This is the stupidest idea that Gibson ever had. It was probably just a boardroom meeting with a inventor, patent holder, whatever you want to call it, and they thought, you know what? Nobody else has this. This is going to revolutionize guitar. So basically, what they did for an instrument and an industry that's all about touch and, more importantly, feel, they tried to take that out. And I know that this is the second iteration, the G-Force, because before it was just robot tuners, and it was kind of built into the whole body, and you'd select it from whatever. I'm glad that the G-Force, because I wouldn't own this guitar if this wasn't the case, but the G-Force tuners, the robot tuners here, they're built into the headstock, so you can just take it right off and then put in regular tuners, and it's like it was never there. But they're really cool as like a party trick or a parlor trick or whatever you want to call it. It's really cool if you got a kid, and also that's great, isn't it? So you can press a button, and then you strum. And you wait for all the lights to go out on the back of the headstock. Here's another angle of how it works. That's really cool, if you get a little kid, or, if you're in the store. That's the problem. If you're in the store, well, they don't really have these on the guitars anymore, but back in the day or whatever, or if you're looking at this used, you're pressing the button and you're watching it tune itself, and wow, that's awesome. That's incredible. I can't believe it does that. It's a hindrance. On paper, it's awesome because there's many different ways that you can tune your guitar, and it's technically all done with a few presses of a few buttons. But in a real life situation, I find it's not feasible. As a whole, the guitar community did not find it feasible. It's a gimmick, and it was taken as such. But I'm gonna show you a few problems that kind of arise with the G-Force tuners, and just again, if there's a guitar that has this on it, as long as it's the G-Force and you press the button, the buttons are all up top, then it's fine. If it's through here, I believe it's actually everything's routed down through the neck in the body. Don't buy that. Buy it as a novelty, just don't play it. But number one big problem is self-tuning. Now, first and foremost, you are not going to break this by doing this. You'll break your spirit, but you won't break the G-Force tuning system. But it's not intuitive. It's not comfortable at all. It does feel like you're breaking it. And it's hard to actually tune directly to pitch. Okay. Basically, you do that so you can press the button and Which brings me to problem number 2. This is in tune right now, apparently. Take a listen. Now I didn't select an alternate tuning. This is set to drop D standard. That was real time, guys. Real time. So yeah, that was issue number 2. Sometimes it doesn't know what it's doing, and it takes a little bit of help to actually get it to where it's going. And issue number 3, which is my biggest issue with it, when you tune, to me, like this is something when I first learned how to play guitar. Someone showed me, or I saw a video, I'm not sure, but in the early 90s when I started playing guitar, when you tune your guitar, you always tune it up to pitch, and you stretch your string, and then you tune it back up to pitch, because tugging on your strings is going to loosen it here and here if needed, even in the bridge. And basically, if you tune down to pitch, if you like to do a lot of bends, if you're tuning down to pitch, the wind, when you're pulling the wind, you're kind of pulling here if there's a wind, and then it's getting loose on the tuning peg and in the nut area, so it goes flat. So you always tune up to pitch. So let's do this again here. Hope it works. Let's see if it always tunes up. Efficiency. As you can see, it kind of went all over the place. That's a problem. So now if I start bending, you can hear it slightly start to get sharp. So then I want to tune it again. Robot tuners, they suck.